So they love football, they're football mad. They love drawing. Hassan's really into drawing and sketching and stuff, which I think he finds quite relaxing, and his little brother's taking in his steps as well.
The first big hit is when you find out about your son or your daughter having a unique heart condition. For us case, obviously it was Hassan, our son. Obviously we didn't even know if it was a boy or girl at that time. And I think the biggest thing for me and Yaz was do your research, because ultimately you guys are going to make the decision. And if you don't have the information, putting your head in the sand is not going to help. And then once you find out what it is, because you won't know at that time, you never even probably understood congenital heart conditions, and then deciding what you're going to do and be really clear.
We had to have a couple of scans because I don't think they understood what was happening, and we got referred to a specialist unit. And I think I knew what was coming just because we were getting passed about, we're having a couple of scans. And I think it's shock initially, and the not knowing, because it was such a rare condition, we weren't too sure what the impact is going to be and stuff. So listening to all the advice, but obviously trying to make the right decision for us as a family.
When Hassan was born, as Muslims we do something called the call of prayer, and you have to whisper it in the ears of your child. And because of how he was going to be born, and because we didn't know what state and what health condition he would be, if there would be any implications, we had to have a lot of doctors. Literally, Hassan's born, Yaz is on the thing, and I'm like, I don't know when we're going to see Hassan again, because I had to do some checkups. I said, can I do this now? And he was crying. He was going crazy, and I've still got the pictures. I've gone to him and I've done the call of prayer. You whisper it in the ears of the child. And the anaesthetist, who was not Muslim, said when you read that call of prayer, he went from crying really, because he's just been born, he's in the real world, he doesn't know what's going on, went calm. And we got a picture now, if anyone doesn't believe me, because I did show it, he's smiling.
Yeah.
And how
I think with the medical
Yes?
professions, they just wanted to see that he's healthy. That was their main concern. They just wanted, we didn't know what to expect. And it was quite a moment when obviously the prayer was made, because it's just the whole room stood still, and there was such a change in his reaction that it was just, it's like your hairs at the back of your neck was just on edge when that happened. So I think initially when it came to community and sharing the news, it was only with close family friends we initially did it. And I don't know if that was just because there's not a lot of information out there, and it's really difficult to explain and everything like that, or I don't know if it was just embarrassment on my part initially, because initially when I was diagnosed there was a lot of emotions. I hid it for a long time, and then I got to that point, and I think Echo Charity really helped me open up when I saw so many families, and I thought this isn't something we should hide away from. If we've got the tools, we should be showcasing it everywhere and making it, so that everyone is aware. And that's when we started getting the school involved, started doing videos with Echo and stuff like that, to let them know our journey. If we can help another family, then it makes all the difference. It's not something we should shy away from.
And for us, it was like, no, this is a positive thing. Look what he's doing with that, right? Because no one's perfect. No one.
Yeah, I think initially he obviously, as when they're young, they don't need to know about it. But as he started becoming more aware of, going to the hospital appointments and stuff, he's like, why am I going? Why are the rest of my friends not going? Why is my brother not going? We had to explain to him and making him understand that you're not different in a bad way, but it's a good way. You've got a special heart.
Can I just add one more thing? I think really important is his mindset around what he's learning, how he can help others. And I think we went to an Echo Day, and I forgot the kid's name. He was going to be an accountant, which is a great profession to be. And he was quite inspirational. And I was showing to Hassan, look, he's like early 20s and he's going into accounting. Look what he's achieving, and he's had a number of operations. You need to be owning this and helping others from your experience, because that is your legacy.
Because obviously we don't know where this journey is going to take him. Seeing someone with a different condition but very similar, a lot older, achieving his dreams, it's just nice to see, because you just think one day, like even every milestone, like when he does his school assemblies, I really get emotional with his, because I was just like, the doctors were saying at one point that he's not going to be around, and look, we're here, watching his assembly. So I think it's just nice to see older children with heart conditions and them achieving their dreams, because you just think, oh, one day maybe my son will.
And just add, he's going to be a magician in numbers. That's what I said.